Hey guys, it's Scott with Scottie B Cards, and in this video I want to discuss Topps Series 2 and whether it's worth buying or not. So the checklist for 2022 Topps Series 2 was just released. There's a lot of very interesting things I want to look at in this specific product. The way things work is there's a Topps flagship set, which is Topps Series 1, Topps Series 2, and Topps Update. It's released in 3 different waves because players debut at different times, and there's so many players in baseball that it's easier to break them up into 330 card sets for each of them. So 990 cards total in the flagship set, essentially. The very interesting thing, however, with Topps is historically it's been relatively easy to predict what rookie cards are going to be in what sets, and that's recently changed. It could be COVID, it could be them just trying to make the best set in their eyes possible, but either way, it's to a different point now where it's not as predictable. So no one knew what to expect coming into 2022 Topps Series 2, and I'm definitely surprised about what is included. So we have a lot of good rookie cards. We have Bobby Witt Jr., we have Julio Rodriguez, we have CJ Abrams, we have Spencer Torkelson, we have Jeremy Pena, Mackenzie Gore. I could just keep going. There's so many really great rookie cards that could be in this set that just are not in this set. Those rookies I just listed, some of them debuted with their team on opening day. They didn't make Topps Series 2. They're actually being designated for Topps Update. At least that's the assumption currently, because on the base checklist of the 330 cards, they are not included. There's about 50 rookies, and there's some good rookies on there, but nobody that's going to carry a set like Wander Franco did for Topps Series 1, or like Juan Soto or Ronald Acuna did for Topps Update in 2018. It's just not as heavy of a set. Certain sets, like 2011 Topps Update with Trout, Goldschmidt, Altuve, all these great ball players just really are extremely enticing because there's so many great rookies. And this set has a couple decent players, probably 3 or 4 you could look for. And other than that, it's just relatively weak. So right now, you currently can go for Shane Baz. He's a good pitching prospect. You can go for Seth Beer, who's had a rough year so far. You could go for a couple other good ball players, but nobody that's going to really be enticing. The very interesting thing as well, Wander Franco, he had a rookie card in 2001 Topps Series 1, but it looks like he also will have a rookie card in 2022 Topps Series 2. So he has 2 flagship rookie cards in the same set. That has never happened, at least from my knowledge, in Topps Series 1 and Topps Series 2 of the same year. We've seen players have a rookie card in Series 1 or Series 2 and a rookie in Update because they may get traded to a different team or they change uniforms, like Randy Arozarena, for example. He had a Cardinals uniform on, and then in Topps Update, he had a Rays uniform on because he was traded. So he wanted to get the Arozarena in his correct uniform. Makes sense. The only player I can think of who had this same situation was Shohei Ohtani in 2018. Ohtani was in 2018 Topps Series 2, but he was also in Topps Update with a flagship rookie card. So overall, I'm a little bit disappointed. I'm a little bit annoyed that we didn't have any of these great ball players in this set. I don't want to blame Topps because it probably is due to COVID and due to these already being printed prior to the season being delayed a little bit, and they didn't know what to do, so they just moved forward because they didn't know if there's going to be a lockout. And all these different things that were just impossible at the time in the past when they're looking towards the future to where we are right now. But it still does not deny the fact that it's just going to be a weak set. It's going to be a weak set in comparison to what we hoped for, unless one thing happens, and that's if Topps sprinkles in these top rookies as image variation short prints. We've seen this happen with 2018 Topps Series 2. On average, if you open a pack of that product, you're not going to get much. You have Shohei Ohtani, who's the best rookie, like we'll see with Wander Franco, again in this set, but you had the opportunity, and the rare opportunity really, to pull a Ronald Acuna Jr. or Gleyber Torres short print rookie card. Those cards were just the image variation of another base set card, had the same number as a different player, but it was a completely different player, completely different card in general. It didn't have any parallels, it was just those short prints. And for that reason, the Ronald Acuna Jr. bat down, that was a short print in 2018 Topps Series 2, is worth around $2,000 in a PSA 10. So if that's their plan, I am 100% for it. I am 100% for having short printed flagship rookies of the best players. We've seen Upper Deck do it with Young Guns. I love that Upper Deck makes the Young Guns rookie cards more rare than the base veteran cards because it adds some sort of scarcity to them than just printing to the moon like we saw with the Series 1 Wander Franco. So I'm interested to see if that's the case. If that's the case, I do not have any complaints. I'll take it all back. If that's not the case, it's going to be a really, really weak set. And the reason we don't know for sure is because they haven't released the image variation checklist quite yet. And once they do have a better idea, or once the product releases, we'll have a better idea if this is the case. And if it is, it'll be a really good time. Another thing we don't know is home field advantage. Home field advantage, they were really popular in Series 1. They kind of saved the set a little bit in my eyes because it was overprinted, but then they introduced the home field advantage, which is kind of like a downtown knockoff from Panini. But overall, these cards were a chase card. They're still a chase card. I never pulled one, and I opened up an okay amount of these cards, nothing crazy, but they aren't super common. I think like 5 to 10,000 were made of each. And so not really extremely rare, but they were a fun chase. If there's a Wander Franco home field advantage card, rookie card, or a Bobby Witt Jr. home field advantage rookie card, that's what can make this set extremely desirable as you're breaking a case to try to get one of those. So that's what I'm hoping actually happens with this set. I'm hoping we have image variations or Topps home field field advantage cards to really make it worthwhile. If not, it's just a weak product, and I wouldn't recommend buying a case of it, because even if you open a case, you might get a few flagship rookies of some okay players, but where print runs are already so high, your odds of hitting the 1 or 2 decent rookies out of this checklist is just close to impossible. There's a lot of other players in this checklist who aren't superstars yet or aren't super sought after yet that will amount to something. That's how baseball card products have always worked. There's always players that you didn't think were really worth much, and then they just turned to be really, really good. We've seen that with a lot of superstar players as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if people are chasing certain players, and for that reason, I'm releasing a video talking about the top 15 rookies to look for in this set, and that'll help you know who and who not you should be looking for. Another question and concern this brings up is, what's Topps Chrome going to look like? Is Topps Chrome going to be something we want to buy, or do we want to wait for Topps Chrome Update again, as all these players are in Topps Update? I think Topps will be smart enough to have at least autographs of these players in these sets. They didn't do it with Jared Kelenic last year, which was kind of a bummer because he was one of the more sought after rookies. Obviously, he's slowed down now in popularity in the hobby as he's in the minor leagues currently, but it still remains. We need to have some of these players in that set to make it worthwhile. We have such a great rookie class, and I feel like we're not taking full advantage of it. So I'm hoping that happens, but if not, it wouldn't surprise me at all. So other than that, let me know in the comments below if you disagree with me, agree with me, what your thoughts are on this whole situation, if you're okay with this lineup so we can make the 2022 Topps Update set amazing, or if you wish we could have had a few here and a few there to kind of spread it all out. If you want to subscribe to the channel already, hit that subscribe button and the like button so that way you can be notified of the top 15 rookie video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.